Good morning, friends. I'm Dr. Ankita Kathiria, working as Assistant Professor at PK School of Professional and Management Studies. Today, I will discuss with the one soft skill, that is problem solving. Before going to in a detailed discussion about today's lecture, I would like to thank Dr. Jagdish Joshi sir, Director HRDC, Dr. Preeti Mayani, Dr. Sriji Brahmbhatt, Professor HRDC, for giving me an opportunity to take lectures and share my opinion regarding problem solving. So, let's discuss what today's lecture's agenda. In today's lecture, we will discuss about what is soft skill, how it differ from hard skill, what is problem solving process, and problem solving made us critical thinker, decision maker, creator, as an innovator and inventor. Now let's discuss about what is soft skill. So soft skill which cannot be measured in terms of percentage, in terms of marks. Soft skill is a things which is developed slowly and gradually. In day-to-day life, being a teacher or being a faculty, we learn or we heard many times average student of a classroom get higher package compared to the students who are having a less academic performance. So what it indicates, why this thing is happen? Because of soft skill. Some students having a less or compared to a higher student or compared to a ranker student, less knowledge or less hard skill about the field, but they have a good skill, they have a good communication skill, they are self motivated, they are having a leadership skill, they are ready to take a responsibility, they can do better in teamwork, they are having a problem solving attitude, they can take decisions, they can complete work on time, they are flexible enough, they are having a good negotiation skill and conflict resolution skills, then they can perform better than the ranker. So this is what soft skill is all about, the things which will helpful to perform in your career, and you can communicate your knowledge in front of many people. If you can speak fluently, you can share your idea without hesitation in front of many people, it is also soft skill. So in today's scenario, we know that in India constantly literacy rating is increasing. We have many people unemployed who are having a graduations in their degree, post graduation, and sometime doctorate degree. Why this thing is happening? Because of skills which required. Okay, right now government of India is also emphasis on soft skill. They are also emphasize on a skill development. They are just focusing on startup soft skill. Why? Because this is the need of an hour, this is the need of the time. So being a teacher and being a faculty, it's our responsibility to develop our student from day one, or to just share our ideas from day one, which will helpful to the student in their career. So now role of faculty is change. We need to teach hard skill as well as a soft skill. Now let's discuss how hard skill is different from the soft skill. So in a hard skill, if person having a knowledge of their field, take example, one software engineer having a knowledge about the programming language, coding, data mining and software applications, then it is a hard skill. But what is the soft skill? How this knowledge will helpful in the implementation side. This is a soft skill. So hard skill you can measure in terms of percentage sometime, or sometime it may be measured in a intelligence or IQ, but soft skill can't be measured. It depends on situations, how you perform, how you work. So now let's discuss. It may be integrity, it may be dependability, it may be effective communication, open mindset, teamwork, and problem solving, spontaneous, critical thinking. So these are the soft skills. So you cannot measure in terms of 70%. Your teamwork is 70% or communication is 70%. Okay. Here soft skill can enhance through training, through habit, through regular uses. Okay. Now we can shape our soft skill slowly and gradually. As I said, it is not overnight exercise. We need to develop ourselves in such a way, and even being a teacher, we need to develop among our students. So now let's discuss one of the soft skill which is really required throughout our age. It is not about the during the career time, it is not about the during the any specific period of time, it requires any point of your time. Okay, so that is problem solving. So problem solving is the most important skill right now. If person don't have an attitude to solve the problem, then it is not possible to just do a problem solving and to do a work with the flow. So first question arises in our mind, when this skill we can grow and when this skill is required. So there is no stage. Here the skill is required at any point of time. I want to take an example of small kid. If small kid don't want anything and want something, what they will do? They nodding, they saying yes, they saying no, even though they don't have a language knowledge, they don't communicate with the fathers, mothers, or family members. They can just by giving a non-verbal communication, they are sharing their ideas. So they share their problems. If they don't want to it, they say no, this is not a verbal communication. Even though they are sharing their thoughts, even though they are sharing their problems, they don't like this food, they will not eat. So they solve their problem. So there is no fixed age or fixed time that problem solving skill is required. We are solving the problem by our own ways. But when you are entering a field, or when you are entering your career, this is the most crucial skill you need to use. Day-to-day life, you have a lot many problems, social problem and professional problem. You need to solve it. Okay, so being a faculty, you will teach how to solve this problem. But as I said, that problem solving cannot develop in a single day. It comes slowly and gradually by practicing and by habits. Okay, now let's discuss what are the thoughts of Einstein regarding the problem solving. We cannot solve our problem with the same thinking we used when we created them. So Albert Einstein said, there is no single way or a single method to solve the problem. We have n numbers of alternatives available to solve the problem. Now I would like to share one story for the same things. Once upon a time, one small family nuclear family, mother, father, and daughter, 6 to 7 years daughter, living in a city. Mother is a housewife, father is a working, but due to some social work, mother has to go outside in a social function, and it is unavoidable. Now it's father's responsibility to handle his daughter. So in this case, father is with the daughter and mother cannot keep her daughter in that social functions. So here father have to manage girl. Actually he never do this because always her mother is with her. So father is confused what to do in this case, because before 2 minutes his boss called him that yes mister, you need to submit this file within 1 hour. Now this is the problem for father. उसको 1 घंटे में एक फाइल रेडी करके उसके बॉस को भेजनी थी. And daughter is energetic. She want to play with his father. She says, no papa, I want to play with you. You will not do any work. Now father is facing the problem. He has to balance both the things, his daughter and his work. Now he thinks I can solve this problem. What he has done? उसने एक वर्ल्ड मैप लिया, उसको छोटे छोटे पीसीस कर दिए और then he has given the exercise to his daughter. Please, you do this and you combine all these pieces and again create the world map. As a daughter is a 6 to 7 years old, so he think it will quite take a 1.5 hour or minimum at least 1 hour. So my work will be done. So this is the thought of father, and he has started to work. But within 10 minutes, girl come with the full world map by joining all the pieces. Father was surprised because how the 6 or 7 years girl can prepare world map within 10 minutes, because it is next to impossible. She don't know where is the US, where is India, where is China, how is it possible, and what is a map of a world, how this thing is possible. This is a big question in father's mind. Then he asked his daughter, dear, how is it possible? How you have solved this puzzle? Then daughter answered that papa, you have not looked at the another side. You given me a problem or puzzle, but there was another side of the map. There is a pictures of a beautiful lady. So what I have done? I have set the pieces as a face of the lady. Then world map created automatically. So wonderful. This approach should required. Small girl, 6 to 7 years girl, solved the problem within 10 minutes, which is actually estimated by her father as a 1.5 hour or at least 1 hour. So what I want to share, as Albert Einstein said, there is no single way the solution is. Whatever we thought, there is always another side. So being an individual, if we are in a problem, we need to think about it and we need to solve this problem. Okay, so being a small girl, she has solved this exercise by looking at the other side of the problem. So in our life, this thing is required, positive attitude towards problem solving. Okay, now let's discuss what is the process of problem solving. Being an individual, we are always passing through this process. First step of the problem solving is we are defining the problem. We need to identify what the problem actually. Then we analyze the problem. After analyzing problem, we establish the criteria. Yes, if we want to solve this problem, these are the criteria. We look at this criteria, X, Y, Z criteria. We need to fulfill X, Y, Z, all the criteria. Then we can solve this problem. Fine. Then fourth stage is what? Consider possible solution. We have looked at the X, Y, Z criteria. Then what should be the possible solutions? It may be A, B, C, D. Four alternatives are available. Now you are evaluating each alternative. Which alternative is better one? Okay. If I select A, there is this pros and cons. If I select B, there is here pros and cons. C and D. Same, you are doing the evaluation, and then you will find out which one is the optimum solution, where you can fit all criteria of X, Y, Z. So in this way, at last you will conclude, yes, C is the optimum solution. C has a less cons compared to the other alternatives. Then you will decide, yes, I'll implement C in my firm, C in my life, C in my goal. Okay. So this is the solution. Now, after taking a decision regarding the solution, what we will do? We will implement this decision. Okay. After implementation, we will follow up. Is a C is a proper one or need to revise? Then again process start. If C is not optimum, in again C is a solution, there is a certain issues. So again the problem solving process start. What are the problem? Again you are analyze, again you are establishing the criteria. What is the best to make a more optimum to the C? So this is continuous process. It is going on and on. Okay. Same thing, we are just solving our problem in our regular day-to-day life. Okay. So this is the most important and crucial soft skill required by each and every person, whether person is a student, whether person is a faculty, whether person is any guy. Okay. So now let's discuss one of the story. Okay, before going to a detailed discussion, I want to share one story regarding the one company in one of the institute. I will not share the name of the company, but the company is a soft manufacturing company. Okay, so in a soft manufacturing company, there were a problem of a वैकेंट बॉक्स. सो कई बार ऐसा होता था कि शॉप के बिना ही पूरा का पूरा बॉक्स चला जाता था, वैकेंट था, पैकिंग ऐसे होता था. तो दिस क्वालिटी इश्यू comes in front of the top management. Customers have complained about it that there were no shop. So this is the biggest issue. Being a manufacturer, you can understand, अगर आप किसी को बेच रहे हो और उसमें आपकी चीज़ नहीं है तो कितनी बड़ी समस्या है. तो सब एग्जीक्यूटिव आए थे, सब एग्जीक्यूटिव प्रोडक्शन हेड वर देयर एंड मैनी अदर एग्जीक्यूटिव्स एंड मिडल मैनेजर्स आर देयर. They are constantly thinking on it because they are having automatic production, manufacturing and packing. So how it is possible and how we can resolve this problem? So which technology is required to resolve this problem? So this discussion was going on. Meanwhile, one of the bottom level employee came for some work or for taking some signatures into that meeting. So he heard the conversation and identified the problem. Yes, this is the problem. Then he shared his thoughts and ideas. Then top management was surprised and asked them, because they are unable to solve this problem from 2 hours they are doing this brainstorming activities, okay, how we can solve this problem and how what would be the cost to solve this problem and which technology is required to solve this problem. Then that person says it required only 2000 or 3000. Everyone again shocked. How is it possible? How someone can just stop their